A steal on the left wing. Guides it over to Rantanen. Keeps it going for Petrovic. To Lundqvist. He shot off of Kemper. And up out of play. Niels Lundqvist returning to the lineup. Wyatt Johnston continues the pressure in the attack zone. A give and go on the wing. Johnston up near the blue line. Slid it for Steele. Bumps it even lower. Rantanen angled it. Petrovic drags back for Rantanen. Looking for a lane. Deflects. Pinballs. Took a lot of speed off of it and in on Kemper. That counted anyway in regulation of the opening meeting. Colin Blackwell, nice move, shot saved by Kemper. He walked around Anderson to set that up.
Teammate and almost whiffed on it. Colin Blackwell with a little swerve and a sporty snapper.
Corey Perry feeds it for Hellenius, who moves it along. Malat to the point, shot punched away by Casey DeSmith. Hintz with speed, get there, the pressure. Dumoulin turned over to Robertson. Across Lindell, set it up Heiskanen and snared with the left hand by Kemper. Placed on waivers earlier today. It's Fogle. Has it reached and stolen for the Kings. Quick shot from Edmondson. And here is LaFerriere. Spoke just a second ago as Fogle in. His shot stopped. The Kings control it. Attack zone. Fiala with a rip. And then taken by Turcotte. Goes low to Moore. Quick shot. DeSmith made the save on Fiala. That was the trademark. He wins it cleanly. And a shot. Save DeSmith. Might get another look at it here. Over on the right wing, Radek Faksa. Outer hash marks. Turnaround shot. Blackwell. Kemper with the save. Took a while to get a whistle, but he had it smothered and freezes. Winds it around on the near side boards. Clutching it, holding in is Clark. His shot got through. Save made. Rebound. Another save to Smith. Moore had a look from the side of the crease. And just past Harley out to center. The follow-up taken by Malat. Fed it to the left. Dumoulin joins. Save made to Smith. The rebound just eluded Perry. Will bank for Labushkin. His shot. Blocked wide of the net. Kuzmenko hustles. Fired ahead Kempe. He's got Kopitar. Kempe through the slot. Shot off the pass. Rebound. DeSmith save off the post. It stayed out.
Kopitar takes it, draws Labushkin. Thomas Harley couldn't catch Kempe. Got interior. The first one. The second one, there's DeSmith as Anderson, their defenseman, jumped into the rush, sort of fanned on the original little whiff toward the net.
Rope hints the curl. Then boxed off Kempe after the drop pass. Gets the return feed. Sent it low. Esselindell. Backhand! And winds up near corner. Hintz got knocked down by Clark.
He shoveled a pretty crisp backhand and got it elevated. And just, I think,
in this second period is Rantanen. Drops it off Johnston. Then feeds in the save made Forsberg.
Change between the three players. Rantanen takes the line. Wyatt Johnston able to show some patience and hang on to it long enough to get a little window to hit the defenseman coming late. Just waits, draws that. Forsberg is going to have a haymaker upper hand in this tilt.
Makes this a massive face-off. Stars win it, and DeSmith got crossed up and scored. DeSmith tried to leave it for Heiskanen, who didn't want to take it from his netminder, and a little tap home by Kuzmenko.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. He's of two minds. They miscue with one another. It ends up being the easiest, breeziest of two-man advantage power play goals. You're always best to go with the most aggressive play. If you're going to get your hand on your stick, play it. And instead he played nothing. Heiskanen just skated away from it, and that
controlled by Dallas. Duchesne let it go through to Ben. Ben back for Duchesne. Again Ben on the end line. Goes across. Save Forsberg. And he covers it up. Maverick Bourque, what a chance at the side of the net.
And a stunning stop, just ravishing from Forsberg. Lashes out with that right pad. This is perfect. Down low, Jamie Benn gets the defender to commit, slides it underneath of his shin pad and skate. You know, Bork's waiting on it. Look at that. Perfect. Just flossed it through.
1-0 Kings. Nice moves. Duchesne across for Ben. His stick was being tied up. Stars are saying the puck's in the net. Immediately waved off. 18th year for him and 20th for Kopitar. And a time in the near future when this team rolls through town and neither one of them in the lineup. What a chance! Score! Duchesne! The tip on the doorstep. Welcome back, Matt Duchesne.
Well, I think that power play set this up right after it. What an Ambrosio pass this is. Look at that from Mikko Rantanen. He just sets up on what they call the half wall. He never, ever looks at Duchesne. If players were defending his eyes, they were all looking elsewhere. He knew Duchesne was busting to the back post. They married that together.
It's Kobian for Steele. And across the blue line, Sam Steele floats it. Save made Forsberg. Turnaround, Blackwell. Forsberg able to make that stop. Lindell over to Foxa. Shot stop. Rebound stayed out. Oscar Beck.
It's about go-ahead goals. A nice play by Ritzkovian off the boards. They talk a lot about getting it off the boards. Then you can freewheel a little bit. Ritzkovian goes off on the change. And things are trying to clean things up in that. Stars getting their change in. There's an open player in Radek Foxa cruising in. The rebound opportunity with Beck.
The soft play in low. And it's up for Lyubushkin. Back for Blackwell. Up high, one-timer, score! Beck was in front and got the redirection. The Stars take the lead. 13:48 to play.
Oscar Beck made a great He-Man puck protection play in his own zone to get him up ice, or get him started up ice. And then this time he just goes to the front of the net. Both of his goals this season have been scored in that fashion. You know, win the battle in front. He and Cody Ceci. Ceci never occupies his stick. The slapper from Radek Foxa, it just eats up the tunnel between the legs on four.
Jamie Benn. No lane, but Stars Robertson gets it back. Fed to Ben. Save Forsberg. Tracked it to his left to make the stop.
So they'll traipse back. Just stayed on the puck. They had the Kings kind of spinning. Stars just, it seemed to follow them.
His feed off of Harley. The reach by Edmondson. Taken Rantanen. Galloping ahead. Working to the inside. He scores! One more highlight reel tally. Mikko Rantanen. My goodness.
And then Rantanen peeks over his shoulder, examines what he has to navigate, and like a guy just opening the fridge and drinking straight from the carton, he just chugs this thing straight through Forsberg.
With 43.5 to go, Kings win the faceoff. Doughty drags and then feeds Kopitar. Taken away by Duchesne. He's got Johnston from center ice. Across the blue line, Johnston scores into the empty net. Dallas with their third of this period. They're going to stroll to another victory on home ice against LA.
As well, they lose the draw, but they're defending. Kopitar trying to twist it down the boards. It was almost like Duchesne read his mind. Picks it off. It's an empty netter for the Stars power play goal leader, but he had not found the net legally.
Final seconds burn off of this one. The Stars get 3 in the third to pull away.